I'm so
Okay.
glad you guys are here. Thanks for being here, you guys. It's really
We have a wonderful program planned, and it's mainly due to Joshua with all his hard work and Arthur working together with him.
together.
And so we're going to be talking about the Bravo Bob Award, and then for the second half of the program, we're going to talk about the 3 Tony Award nominees that'll be given out tomorrow night on the Tony Awards. So I think what I'd like to do is just turn it over to Arthur and Joshua. And when you're ready to present the award, I'm here, and we'll do that. So Arthur Shafer, take it away.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you everyone for being on our screen and joining us this afternoon. You know, it's not typical for us to have a second interview with one of our guests. We were fortunate to interview Josh last year, and it was a remarkable afternoon, and we're going to test him on his answers from that interview today to make sure that
I remember all the lies I told before. And
we'll see, you know.
Okay.
But no, this is really a pleasure. It's remarkable that we have a member in our group that has been such a linchpin in keeping this group, Friends of Musical Theater, alive for the past, I think it's 5 or 6 years now. From our inception.
2015, we started around summer of 2015.
So
yeah,
6 years.
Yeah.
I'm better at math than I thought.
There you go.
But you know, we come together as a group. We love theater. We want to talk about theater, and we're fortunate to have in our group people who really live and breathe theater, as Josh does.
Josh, congratulations on being honored with the Bravo Bob Award by the fabulous crew at FTM. You are the epitome of professionalism and class. It has been an honor to work alongside you all these years at both NMI and at Musical Theater Guild. I always know you will return the call, return the email, submit the tape on time, show up early for the meeting. And these traits, as you know, are not to be taken for granted among our set. Not to mention, more importantly, what an incredible creative talent you are, both when you're performing and when you're at the helm of a project. I just always feel lucky to be in the room with you. Bravo. Enjoy this day. Enjoy being toasted. I can't wait to see you soon at the theater. Mwah.
We had the really the honor to speak with him, where he told us about his upbringing, his education in theater, his love of theater, his first shows, his first album that he listened to as a kid. But today it's our pleasure to honor him with this award that we've created to honor people exactly that Josh epitomizes.
You can call me George.
Pardon? No, George is a friend of mine. Oh, I'll tell you about that later. But, Josh, he directs, he acts, he coaches, he is involved in every aspect of the craft of acting that one can imagine.
Hey there, Goo. It's Elise Dewsberry here from New Musicals, Inc. And gosh, Josh, you and I have been making musicals together for nearly 20 years, going all the way back to when you first started the Academy Repertory Company and the Performers Workshop at New Musicals, Inc. And it's been fantastic. I love you. You are amazing. In fact, I kiss you and I slap you. Mwah!
Particularly, and that goes. Welcome everybody to this award that we're going to present him with, the Bravo Bob Award. Bravo, it's an award that Carole created last year, not in honor of her husband Bob, who has passed away, but in honor of all those like Bob who loved cabaret, who loved theater, who just thought the world of performers, who after every time he would hear someone sing would stand up and yell bravo. And he said it not just for himself, but for all of us in that theater, in that cabaret, who were just like him, who just appreciated the work and the talent that performers give to us. And no one gives as much as Josh Finkel does.
Hello there, and I just want to send out some huge congrats to my very, very, very good friend, Josh Finkel, for winning the Bravo Bob Award. Josh and I have known each other for 17 years that we've been working together solidly. And if there is anyone out there in the community who deserves winning any kind of award that is out there, it should be Josh. Josh is a giver and a constant supporter of the theater community and everyone in it. So congratulations, Josh. I wish I was there in person, but we will see each other soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, Josh. I am so excited about your Bravo Bob Award as presented by the Friends of Musical Theater. You are such a valuable and talented part of Hollywood Revisited, my show, and I am so thrilled that you got this award. Congratulations.
You know, if we were to have listed a criteria for the recipient of this award, it would every checklist that we would have would Josh would check off. And so it is really an honor for.
Okay, just kidding. Right.
But boom. No, Josh. Listen, one of my best memories of Josh Finkel, when we were at Michelli's years ago, and Carol Weiss was our guest, and she was at the piano, and she was furiously trying to play something, and she had sheet music in front of her, and the sheet music kept falling off. And Josh rushed to the rescue, stood by that piano, and started holding the music for her. And that was something that Josh did instinctively. But Josh, if it wasn't for Josh, we would never have been able to really do any of the work we had done in the last 6 years, as far as getting the talent that we've gotten to be our guests, and to be able to conduct the sessions that we have, from manning those speakers to handling these Zoom meetings for the last year and a half.
Joshua Finkel? Joshua Finkel, the Bravo Bob Award. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I mean, it's actually not amazing. Friends of Musical Theater could not have gotten through this year without you. So hello, of course, Joshua Finkel, the Bravo Bob Award. Congratulations, 347,000%. Is that a thing? I'm so happy for you. So well deserved. I love you. I miss you. The Bravo Bob Award. Oh my God. Yay!
It really is an honor to have you in our group, Josh, and you deserve this. It's for so many things. I mean, I know you've got a mantle in your home with many awards, and I think hopefully you'll appreciate this one as much as you do all the others.
God, I'm so deeply honored, because also who Bob is and was and who he represents, and of course the amazing Carole Linn. Here's Carole Linn.
All right. Da-da-da. And here is your
Lola.
Yes, Bravo Bob Award. Oh, I'm sorry. Bravo Bob Award presented to Joshua Finkel for his outstanding contribution to musical theater in LA. Presented by Friends of Musical Theater.
This is so beautiful.
There you go. And a check for $200.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. I'll give you an elbow bump. Elbow bump. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at this,
and obviously he is. What we do, just for those who don't know,
Is that beautiful?
is we give it to
So
people
beautiful.
that have been presenters in our group. Not so much they don't have to be members, but they have been presenters, but have also done a lot of theater and been very involved in the LA area, as well as Broadway and the world, really. You know, were you going to Prague or something? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't stop on this guy. So, and I can't wait to see, to hear the songs he's doing. He rehearsed one of them for me, and his interpretation is so creative, really clever.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
I'm very honored to have you as a friend.
Oh.
Yes, and we've worked together in the corporate world too. He also does presentation training with me, and he's excellent.
Thank
Did
you for
it
your
without any training, just did it, and he was perfect. So, you know, what can I say?
You train me.
A natural.
Don't kid yourself.
Not really. So anyway, okay, well, congratulations.
Thank
Should we
you.
shake?
Thank
All right,
you.
All right, let's continue on.
Thank
I'll
you.
go in the other room.
I'm going to get some hand sanitizer.
Tonight, there will be a memorial at Butterfly Release here.
Exactly. I was just in close contact. Everyone will get tested. Okay. Oh, God. What a weird world.
So it's funny, Josh, you're singing for us this afternoon live, and I know you've been singing live for the last several months in your Sunday concerts. And could you just touch on how you started that and what that's meant to you in the last few months?
Oh my gosh. So my neighbors across the street, Jan Kelly and Joel Lish, are part of the Palisades Symphony. And they're both string players. She plays the cello, he plays the viola, he's the conductor as well. And so they've been, musicians forever in all these different orchestras all over and recording sessions. And Easter 2020, when we were in the shutdown, like in March or April, whenever that was, on Easter Sunday afternoon, they just came out to their front porch and they just sat down and they just played through music for a half hour. And Steve and I were walking our dog or whatever. We're like, oh my God. And then we just, ran back in, dropped the dog off, and we just sat in the curb across the street and watched them. And I met her maybe once or twice. And we just started talking. I said, this is fantastic. Then we're just going out, on Sundays and just kind of give back, and because people, I think, just miss live performance. And then it built in, and they said, you should come sing with us. And so then the three of us and their guitarist, Anissa Hannah, started doing stuff on the front porch, and we invited our neighbors, just like a neighborhood thing. And then I finally, it kind of grew, and we went to the backyard, and people would come on Sundays, and we would have, different themes and around holidays, or for me, it was, kind of like, this is like kind of my cabaret act, I guess, based on current events. I would choose music and kind of interpret it that way every Sunday. At the end, they would play for about a half hour or 40 minutes, and I would sing a couple songs at the end, and it became like a string quintet, and different people would job in, the piano player, a drummer, things like that. And
A little bit
I
of
got to know
Sunday on the porch with Josh.
That's it. That was it. It was really, and so you can see those on YouTube as well. If you look up COVID concerts, Joshua Finkel, whatever, there's the whole list. And you can watch me get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter.
Josh, what we watch is someone who's really caring about his community. And that was one of the reasons you received this award this afternoon, because of what you do and what you give. Would you care to go into your second song for us? You're able to hear all?
Next song was also from Bob's, one of favorite musical, also absolutely one of mine. It's from Ragtime, and it's from the kind of the 11 o'clock number. So these next several songs are all 11 o'clock numbers. If you know what that is. Shows used to start at 8:30 in New York, way back when, and so these big second act songs where the protagonist or maybe a second banana character would have this big, fantastic show-stopping number at 11 o'clock at night. That was called the 11 o'clock number. Now with shows being 90 minutes, they're 9:15, or sometimes it's 9:45. So, but the design is the 11 o'clock number. So this is Cole House's 11 o'clock number called "Make Them Hear You," and
This will be our 407 number.
407. It's going to be 11 o'clock for the next few minutes. And really, it's about, for me, with so much turmoil going on politically and socially and with COVID and everything else, it was really about breaking through all that and taking action. I've been incredibly politically active. That's one of the things I felt I could do to give back every day. So, and just communicate with as a constituent. So this is sort of also not only for Bob, but I think very near and dear to my heart. This is "Make Them Hear You" from Ragtime. Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle, and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles which are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell that in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. make them hear you. Your sword can be the sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, oh, be near you Thanks, Bob. Bob.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
Oh, on things, when you choose your key, that's the other thing, kids. Your key, you don't have to be in the show. You sing in the key that you can sing it in every day. Not like, gosh, I hope I have this right now. No. That was an F sharp or an F or something.
Josh, this is really a treat for all of us. And I want to get through all of them because I know we're going to be discussing some other things. Would you like to go into one of my favorite songs and from my favorite show, from Company?
Yes.
And it's sort of apropos to what the world is all about right now.
Oh, yes. Staying alive, keeping your head above water, and coming together. That's right. Looking for love and connecting.
It's the song Barcelona. No, it's not that one.
1,100 people. So this is Being Alive, and of course these last two songs are Sondheim, which Bob and Carole, Sondheim freak. So it's for you, Carole. One like the 11 o'clock number from Company. Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody hold me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. But alone is alone. Not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being
Bravo.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
That is not only an 11 o'clock number, it's a showstopper, and you certainly did it justice.
Oh my God, it's a great song. Ah.
Beautiful. I think we're going to end our little. Well, first, there's so much about Josh that we discussed on the original interview that we had with you, but I know that everyone here should really go to your website, look at your resume, look at what you've done in film, in TV, and on stage, because it's a remarkable career that is continuing to go on. Your work with students, your work with the community, your work at MTG. And I'm so pleased to know that MTG has survived this COVID and will be continuing, which that was remarkable.
We're delayed right now, but we're coming back and we're continuing to do stuff. You can find a bunch of stuff on YouTube as well. MTG Rewind. I did a wonderful piece I was given to do from Little Miss Sunshine, the musical. We did an evening with Stephanie Block and stuff that she has been in, and I got to learn this fantastic song. So I hope you can see it. It's also on my Facebook page and stuff. It's fabulous. It's so good. Sung by the
tons and tons of content. My friend. So congratulations on all of that. Congratulations on just being in our group, on being the recipient of the Bravo Bob Award this year. It should be yours every year because you do so much work. So thank you. And we're ending this with it's all our theme song, and it's from the show Follies, and it is "We All Are Broadway Babies."
This is because Broadway is coming back, masked and vaccinated, thank goodness. And boy, the protocol backstage is crazy, but you still can be a Broadway baby. So let's close this out with another 11 o'clock number from Follies. I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, hounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for my one big chance to be in a show. Gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all the twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark. From Battery Park way up to Washington Heights, someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. The truth, heck, I'd even play the maid. It's true, to be a show. The maid's often a really good part. Oh, say, Mr. Producer, hi, I'm over here, yeah, it's me, hi, I'm talking to you, sir. Listen, I don't need a lot, only what I got, plus the tube of grease paint and a follow spot. Carol, you nailed your cue. That's why you're a professional and you run this group. Someday, maybe, if I stick it long enough, I may get to strut my stuff. Looking for a nice man as a zigzag Weissman in a great big Broadway.